I'm in love with you, girl. Heart's been racing, I've been waiting just to see you. Baby, it is obvious.
This is our first cruise experience, so I'm really excited to show you guys what we did on our Carnival cruise. So this is the lobby of the Carnival Paradise. This is what we see when we first walk in on the boat. When we arrived, we had our bags delivered to our room door, so I'm going to start with our room tour and show you where we're going to be staying throughout this entire trip. This is the entrance to our room. It's pretty cute. I like the fact that it's not so small. It actually seems pretty small on camera, but it's not as small when like you're there in real life. This is red, pretty cute. That's me. That's cute. It's cozy. Very cozy. Me and Kev decided that we wanted some food to eat, so we went to the restaurant. This is us just messing around in the elevator. After dinner, me and Kev decided to go to the Serenity deck on top of the Carnival Paradise to go relax and enjoy some nice ocean view. This was another Carnival line that we saw. I don't remember the name of this cruise ship, but it was so pretty. We didn't record much of on the boat experience because we were just enjoying each other's time while we were there. We went to different events and stuff, but this is day one of the excursions on Fort George. This Kev trying to take a picture and trying to be cute.
Wow, Fort George. Wow.
At this point, it's like 8 a.m. in the morning and we were really hungry. So this lady told us about this waffle monkey spot. So we decided to go check it out. There's a whole bunch of sweet, sugary stuff that we really didn't want for breakfast, but checked out the menu anyway. After this, we took a little drive. We kind of winged this day, so this was our drive on the way to 7 Mile Beach in Cayman. It was a really nice little cruise. We had a taxi driver give us the whole rundown on Cayman.
After a few margaritas, people tend to forget my name. I promise you, my hat will still be red. So we have two sections of the 7 Mile Beach. This is a little bit of history about the island. This is downtown Georgetown, okay? This is the capital of Grand Cayman. 3 islands that makes up the Cayman Islands. So this is the biggest of the 3. So you are actually on Grand Cayman. Then there is Little Cayman and Cayman Brac. Okay? Population on Grand Cayman is about 60,000 year round. Half the people though are foreigners on a work permit. So you can work up to 9 years on a work permit, after which you have to leave for a year. Minimum of a year. Then you can come back and you can start over. Make sure this is on high for me, please. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The downside is that we are probably the most expensive Caribbean island you're gonna be on. And the other one is that your US dollar is 20% less than the Cayman one.
Sheesh.
So yeah. So except for Cuba, I think that's the only Caribbean island where it's like that. So your $1 US is 80 cents our money, or you need 125 US to get 1 Cayman dollar. And it's always been that way. It doesn't fluctuate.
That's nice.
It's a small island. I need big money.
The upside though is that we are tax free. No property tax, no sales tax, no income tax. When you buy property, you pay a one-time 7.5% stamp duty. That's it. You don't pay anything else. Most of the condos you see on the beach are owned by foreigners, especially Americans. A condo though is at least $2 million. The crime rate is very low. Our regular police don't carry guns. It is one of the safest islands. I kid you not. Yes. I'm still working on it though.
Hey, is that petrol? Is it $5.97 a liter or a gallon?
A gallon, and that's Cayman dollar. So almost $6. So that's about 625 or 623, somewhere there, US.
Is weed also legal out here?
You get more time for weed than murder.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't play with drugs around here, man. See, all down here is no beach, it's just rocks. So sometimes we see people walking to the beach because everybody tell them it can't, but they classify 7 Mile Beach as starting right down there, but it's no beach, it's just the rocks. And I'm talking the really cliff rocks as well. So a lot of time they waste a lot of time walking trying to find beach. You see where you see these beach access? Every condo, because nobody actually owns the beach. So you have to have a beach access sign between each condo to allow people to be able to walk onto the beach. It's really beautiful though. It's no clean all around. There's lots of hotel condos and so on to stay here. Lots of direct flights, especially out of major USA gateways. Also out of Toronto and London and so on. So this is an introduction to the island for even if your first time is here. However, by the time you've done vacation, you're gonna need to pay with a kidney. This was a comfort suite. They just changed it to a Hampton. And then this is the Marriott right next door. Now the Marriott, they lost a lot of their people because of they lost their beach. So mostly now it's mostly business people that stay there. But it's a nice hotel.
When you say they lost their beach, what do you mean by that?
Like the sand. So they had a bad northwest wind, like it wasn't a hurricane.
gotcha.
It's just rough seas. And it just tore up the beach. So there's like you're literally just looking down in the water.
Yeah, it washed it away. Okay.
Yes.
We finally arrive at the famous 7 Mile Beach in Grand Cayman. The water was so nice. The view was amazing. The people were friendly. We had some food vendors on the side and people with selling coconuts and different type of fruit on the side. It's a ripoff. I'm not gonna hold you. They wanted to charge you $10 for a single coconut. Do not do that. But it was nice. It was pretty cool. We really enjoyed the time to relax and have some downtime off the boat. So I bought the coconut, but it was only $3. I only paid $3 for it. I told the guy I was from Jamaica and I wasn't paying $10 for a coconut, and he gave it to me for $3. Kev wanted to record me in the water, so he came to come get a little video of me standing by the edge of the beach because I didn't want to go too far. The vendors have jerk chicken and festival on the beach, so Kev went to go get us some. It was pretty good, not gonna lie, a good 8 out of 10. After the beach, we went to the distillery to go check out some free rum tasting. It was pretty cool. I liked this guy. He gave a full rundown on the different types of rum and what you can pair it with. It was a really great excursion. I would recommend
My
it.
name is Mishko. I'm gonna be your tour guide for today. We're gonna taste some delicious things and then we're gonna go inside and see how it's made, where it's made. All right. Now a couple of things about our company. We are Cayman Spirits Company, oldest and the only distillery on the island. We started making rum from 2008. Before that, we were a brewery. So for 9 years, we were perfecting making beer out of salt water. And then we love chronics, but I have vocal cords to spare. So when we perfected making beer out of salt water, we had to have a new challenge, right? Get quite boring here if you're doing the same bars all the time. So you can go Stingray City 200 times. You know? So we started making rum. Now we're talking about Steve Jobs' beginnings, like a garage style. Because believe it or not, these two ice buckets that are welded together, that was our first still. Yeah, it looked like a moonshine delight, right? Now, upon tasting that, our friends and family concluded that our rum is actually enjoyable. And if we can really make something enjoyable from this kind of still, that means we have a talent that we should exploit a little bit better. And next thing you know, look at this place. Not even 15 years from that to where we are now, because our philosophy never changed. We produce quality, not quantity. We work 9 to 5, 6 days a week, and that's it. There is no 24/7 running around. We have 3 distillers in the back. I'm here as like apprentice, cashier, tour manager, retail manager. You know, if I get a break, I go on the roundabout to juggle a little bit. Well, it's a consequence. Hey, you have the same crisis with resources, human resources in the US, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there is not enough labor, right? So we used to employ 3 people to work here in the shop, 2 tour guides and 1 cashier. Now I'm alone since March. Yeah. So to make rum, you can use only one thing in the world, and that is sugar cane. In opposed to other spirits like bourbon, has to be minimum 51% corn, and then rest is rye, or vodka, where there is no rules at all.
He took us to the back to show us how the rum was made. We weren't allowed to record in this section, so I just showed you guys a picture of the different equipment that we saw, but it was pretty cool. We're back on the boat from Cayman, about to go get some dinner and enjoy some drinks before we head out for the night.
I can see you. You are so drunk. How are we enjoying our engagement cruise?
I am engaged in
Okay.
all of the best activities.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Look at
We had a pretty amazing time in Mexico. We went jet skiing. We skipped on the snorkeling because the waves were too rough at the time, but we did run off the deck that they had and just kept on jumping in the water and swimming back. It was stupid, but it was pretty fun. We'll be going back to Mexico before the end of the next year just to come finish some celebrations, but overall 10 out of 10 recommend. We loved Cozumel and I would love to go back.
Deuces. 1, 2, 3.